What's up, guys? Coach Dylan, CrossFit My 11, and just a tip Tuesday. Wanted to talk about dips, ring dips, box dips, matador dips, stationary dips, whatever it is. The main thing that I do see go wrong, and I'm sure a lot of other coaches can attest to this, when you lose, especially speaking gymnastics, when you lose the strength in your stomach and your back, and you can't control how neutral your spine is, everything else starts to bend, and you're having to balance about 3 to 4 different things instead of staying as tight as you can and having to balance one object yourself. And as soon as that happens, when people go down for a dip and they get to 90 degrees or they break at 90 degrees, if you let go of how tight your belly and your back is and you arch open, you can see that my shoulder now points up. Or if you cave in your belly and your shoulders, you go even lower and you can see my shoulder points down. You want to keep that as tight as you can in your belly and your butt so your shoulder is safe. So as you guys are using rings for that rep to be full and count, you're going to be ending by touching either your bicep or your shoulder on the ring, but keeping them as close to you as you can. So as I go down, control, keep squeezing my belly, keep squeezing my butt, keep squeezing my back. I've touched my arms, my shoulders, and my biceps, and then you can press out. If you lose that bracing in your belly, arch up. You can already see that your shoulders arch up and point up, and that puts a lot of strain in the front of your shoulders. If you cave, you can see a lot of that shoulder points forward, and you feel a lot of pressure also in the back of your shoulder. So it's pretty easy to tell if you're able to do these on the rings or not. As soon as you get up into the support, if you feel like you can lock out comfortably and continue to hold inside, that's great. If you feel like you're balancing and you're moving all around, and you can't control that, don't use the rings for now. Use the stationary object or the matador. You can do the same exact type of dips, except it's on a stationary object. So, coming back down, squeezing your belly, squeezing your butt, squeezing your back until you break that 90 degrees. Press yourself back out. As soon as you feel your belly give out and you arch, you're going to put a lot of pressure in the back of your shoulders or the front of your shoulders. And the same thing if you cave, the knees come too far down, put a lot of pressure in the front of your shoulder and as well as the back. So if this is something that you need to work on, and you can do maybe a couple at a time, like 2 to 3, but you want to be able to get higher rep ranges, I would suggest doing negatives so you can control the eccentric movement with gravity. And then if you also wanted to do just separate concentrics, which are against gravity, you can do that as well. So if you're on the rings or the matadors, if you just want to do concentrics from the bottom up, squeezing everything in your belly, in your butt, and your back, pressing yourself out, and then coming back down, reloading, pressing yourself out, reloading. Or if you want to do negatives and focus on the eccentric part, lowering of the movement, jump up, stay as tight as you can, really slowly control that to the bottom of that ring dip, and then get out. And jump up every time, control, stay tight, okay? Over the course of a couple weeks, if you do these as homework, as an extra part to your training, you'll feel a lot more stability in your body. You'll be able to keep your belly tighter, your back tighter, your butt tighter, which in turn will help you out controlling your dips, keeping your elbows tucked in at the right angle so it doesn't cause you any pain or discomfort.